welcome to the next 3 days of my life. Here we have the Dallas Performance Twin Turbo Gallardo behind me. We have 3 days to get this ready for Monterey. This is gonna be extremely challenging, but I'm gonna make 3 episodes over the next 3 days, no bullshit. Okay, so we're like a day late for putting the motor in, but we've got a lot of the motor assembled, so it's gonna expedite the process. If you guys can see, you can't even put your fingers back here, so there's no way to work on the motor once it's in from the back side. Other than the little bit of room you have on the bottom, that's pretty much it. So essentially you've gotta do everything in the back and pretty much be 100% on it before anything comes off. So we're getting there. We're doing good. I think we're going to be on track. At least I can start this motor tomorrow without obviously the turbo kit and everything. So we're probably going to start it, run it. I'll maybe drive it around a little bit. Standard transmission, you know, like without the turbos. I don't know. We'll see. Well, hopefully. All right. Well, this is day number 2.5, and we're getting there. All right. So today, so far, Jesus, we swapped out our hub bearings because we're running much bigger axles. As you can see, these are a lot bigger, and the spline is bigger, so everything had to be changed and upgraded. I put the transmission cooler on. I also did the shifter cables. I need to get some clips here for those. Let's see what else we got. I put the power steering pump on, and I've got one side of the harness kind of almost lined up. I've got to, what I'm gonna do next is go through and do some of the vacuum. So I've got some vacuum here. I've got some vacuum right here to do. I have to do the fuel lines over there. So basically, essentially what I'm gonna do is that we're running just a big injector now. So before I had injectors in the manifold, I had a whole bunch of stuff there. So right now I've got 2 hats. So right here, this is where the stock fuel system is gonna go right here. So you have the feed return, the return and the feed. Here is a secondary return and then feed. So I'm gonna feed the rail, okay, with on the beginning with 2 fittings. I'm gonna do 2 different lines, and I'm gonna feed the rail a lot of extra power. And then after that, I'm gonna return here, and I'm gonna split it into 2 different lines as well. So it's gonna be basically like as good as it gets. I really don't need any more than 1,500 horsepower. If we want to go higher than that, I'll get some custom rails made and we'll do some bigger stuff, but who cares? I mean, it's enough power as it is. I'm going to do rear wheel drive, so I'm not going to have an all-wheel drive Gallardo. Maybe, yeah, no, I'm just straight up going to have rear wheel drive. So I've already taken the drive shaft out. Underneath the car, I've got to get a couple little coolant hoses taken care of right now. But my goal is essentially to kind of get the fluids in it today. So I'm going to go get the oil tank after we put this in. And I'm gonna put in the oil tank here and then the other pieces, so that basically I guess what we would call the mid pipes. And Tony, welcome to the day today. Jesus and I are grinding it out. Got to get some throttle bodies on there, and hopefully within the next, I don't know, 6 hours, I can basically give you guys another update. But it's going pretty good so far. Okay, so I know I'm very bad at making YouTube videos right now because I'm kind of stressed. Prep for time, I'm trying to get to Monterey in this car. I really don't want to drive that Evo. There's nothing wrong with it. It just, you know, this car has been like 1.5 years, you know? Every time I get it up and running, it either lights itself on fire or it doesn't work, or we get busy. I don't really know, but I'm just trying to do it this time. And now that Jesse is on vacation, I guess you could call it, or something like that, I am kind of all alone. Andy's taken the liberty to help me today, but for the past few days, it's been just me. Jesus has been off, so I'm almost there. If you let me put this clutch line in here, and then I will show you some of the progress that I've made, some of the things that I still have to do. It's not that much, but we're getting there. And if you guys, what day is it today, Mario? I think today's Monday, right? So today's Monday. That means that I have essentially 2 days to get this running, and I still have to get it tuned. So I basically have to get it tuned on Wednesday and then leave Wednesday night. So I'm like basically screwed.
AKA, it's probably not going to happen, but it's worth a try.
All of this effort and work, Jesus. I really hope it happens, to be honest with you.
Problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. A phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Why you be all in my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a nigga who lying for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely could trust you. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bucket, and I'ma need it.
We're nearing the end of our little debacle here. Okay, let me give you guys a quick update. On here, I've got, I guess what you would call downpipes maybe? I don't know. These silver pipes, they're installed, ready to go. I've got my oil filter relocation lines done. I have most of my fuel lines done here. I had some custom lines made to go onto the stock rails. As you can see, they come out right here, come over here. I've got to put some a flex fuel sensor in. I've got to put a fuel pressure sensor in, and then I have to run the main lines off of these fuel filters here. So I'm making the main lines right now. Andy has been helping me a lot today. He has been dropping our pump hats in. So we've got one of them in now, and as you see, I'm feeding with 8 and returning with 6. Plus I have the additional stock lines as well that are feeding 2. So these are going to go in, and then let's see, what else do we've got? I've got to do the oil cooler, the heat exchangers, which are going to go in the front, and I've got to weld the, let's see, the wastegate pieces on, and that's kind of it. So I'll put this tank in, these heat exchangers in next, the radiator, intercooler, and everything. I actually did not remember to upgrade my throttle bodies. And so if you guys see these right here, these are stock 2004 to 2008 basically throttle bodies, and they're really shitty. There is a new design. I'll show you some from a Huracan. So the Huracan ones look like this. They're Bosch throttle bodies, and in 2008 the Super Leggera model came with a throttle body just like this, and it fits on that manifold, and it uses this new connector, which is controlled by my Cyvex that we're putting in the car, and I need to get those. Now, luckily, they're actually not expensive because the same exact throttle body is found in a 2002 to 2006 Volkswagen Passat with a W8 motor. Now, ironically, I memorized the part number, 07 Delta 133 062, but they're not very common, okay? And I called like maybe 30 or 40 places today. Kyle at CFI Designs, he's a friend of mine. He helped me actually find two of them, and so we've got those coming overnight for tomorrow. I've got 2 other brackets coming from Dallas Performance tomorrow that I had need to modify, and that's kind of gonna hit the nail on the head there. So as soon as all this stuff is in, right, I've got to put a couple more fuel lines in. I've been making these hoses myself, doing a pretty good job actually. Been making these by hand. The clutch line was also put in. I was putting that in earlier, and then I'll adjust the throttle linkage for the gear shift. If you guys see, I've got the 6-speed shifter lever in there.
You're the first person with the automatic manual.
Yeah,
Gallardo.
I'm gonna leave the paddles on the car too, so I'm gonna confuse everybody.
And boom.
So you could just push the downshift pedal, and then maybe it'll automatically shift. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't tried it.
Just moves the gig.
Yeah. So I'm trucking along, guys. This is now Monday, and tomorrow will be Tuesday. If I have to get this car running, literally it has to be running by Wednesday morning. Otherwise, we're basically kind of screwed, because Wednesday 7 p.m. I have to drive to California to make our rally Thursday morning that we're gonna go on.
Are you doing fuel run?
No, fuel run's Wednesday. Italian Stampede is gonna be on Thursday.
Yeah.
Now, if I can't make it, I'm gonna miss it. But me and Edmund are driving up, and I actually just sent Edmund the first full system Rift exhaust for his GT3 RS.
Is he taking the GT3?
Yeah. That's why I just sent in the full Rift system. We had the headers and the all the stuff, the whole entire system. He's got the first one. So go to Edmund's channel. It's by the time you see this video, his video is probably going to be up. Mitch is installing his exhaust right now. I talked to him earlier today, and so Mitch and Mark are on it. We're all trying to get ready for Monterey Car Week, and it's going to be one hell of a week. So I'll see you guys there, and the next time you see me, we're going to be done with this.